Yes, hello everyone. This is Chisamo Emmanuel Solomon. Again, I want to thank you for subscriptions and liking and following our videos. Today, we have moved to Mbalala Mukono, where we are at a farm. It's a dragon fruit orchard. And today, we want to study about how dragon fruit is planted from the time of planting up the harvest. And today, we have visited uh, Mr. Magembe Henry's orchard here in Mukono, and I would like him to introduce himself to you all.
Yes, well, thank you. You're welcome in our garden, in our orchard. And this is, you're talking to Henry Magembe Sebowa, the youngest dragon fruit farmer in Uganda. Well, dragon fruit, native in Central Southern America. Now in Uganda, we have started planting, and Kenya, Philippines, and Ecuador, and most especially, Asia. And well, today, in our garden, as you have found me in my garden carrying out some things. Yeah, that is my name, and that's how I move.
All right. In Uganda, dragon fruit is rarely grown. I think it's a new plant on market. Not in Uganda specifically. It's not mainly grown, but here we have found a young pioneer in dragon fruit farming called Magembe. So from today, I want him to tell us how dragon fruit is planted from the time of planting like up to harvest. And Mr. Magembe, today I want you to help me and to tell our viewers also how dragon fruit is planted and how you do everything here. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Emma. Well, dragon fruit, first and foremost, dragon fruit is a cactus plant, and it is well adapted to semi-arid and arid climate. First and foremost, what you have to know that dragon fruit, uh, it does not take it doesn't require a lot of things, and it does not need it doesn't require that it is specifically that I'm supposed to grow dragon fruit in fertile soils only. No, by the moment you get your cutting or your sucker that I'm planning to grow dragon fruit, what you have to do, you have to choose the area, even if it is hilly, even if the area is hilly as ours here, you can see. What you have to do, you have to make sure that you apply organic matter in the soils you are going to use. First and foremost, you heap your soils, and one of the reasons as why we heap the soils is these soils, they help to keep moisture. uh, the heap When you heap the soils, it helps to keep the moisture. And another thing, since dragon fruit does not require a lot of water, it also aids in eliminating the water-logged surrounding areas, as you can see. Because when it rains, water runs from the other side up to this side. It may log around here. So when you plant your sucker, it takes around 8 months to reach to reach this part here, to reach this level. As you can see, when we move around, you can see to form a canopy. As you can see here, these are called primary fruiting branches. These are the secondary ones. These are fruiting branches. That's why when we reach here, when our plant reach this point, it adds like 3 to 4 primary branches, fruiting branches. And when you see a flower bud or a bud coming out, it takes around 38 days to 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 harvest your fruit. Yes.
All right. Thank you. So you mean a dragon fruit plant doesn't require much water, and
Exactly.
like you have said that it's a semi-arid plant mainly.
Mm.
That means, does it require a specific type of soil? Like for me here, I'm seeing the soil is like maram. It's like maram. Does it require any type of soil? And besides that, I would like to know whether you've got some types, like which types, because for me, I don't know which types you have. Do they have types of this, like these dragon fruits you're planting? Are they the same throughout the garden or throughout the orchard? Or
Well, thank you. As I've told you earlier, that dragon fruit, it does not specify. As you're seeing, this place is hilly and stony. And well, this place wasn't fertile, but you know, I enjoy being organic, and I love eating organic things personally. And actually, well, as you see here, what I did, me after heaping my soils, I mixed the soil with organic matter, compost. It can be cereally, it can be cow dung, it can be uh, plant matter. You mix with your soils. That improves on on soil fertility, and it can grow anywhere, whether the soil is stony, whether the soil is wet, as long as you use organic matter. Yes.
so
And the question you have said, that is it the same throughout the garden? Here I have mainly three types of dragon fruits. The main one, I have the one, the Vietnam white. You can come over. The Vietnam white, this one. And actually, this you can specify, or actually, how can you specify that this is a Vietnam white, this is a Moroccan red, this is the yellow parola? You are seeing this white line. This one is very different from this one. You can come over and see. You can see this one doesn't have it. This one doesn't have. This is the red one, the Moroccan red.
so this one is the red one.
Yes, this is the Moroccan red.
Okay.
Yeah, and it is very different from this, as you see in here.
Yeah,
Yes.
I can see.
Yes. Yeah.
So in all that you have been saying, I would like you to tell me, like I'm seeing some heaps of I think wheat. They are wheat. Are they wheat? So I'm seeing some heaps of piled through the garden.
Yeah.
Why don't you remove them and put them aside of the farm? Do they have any importance here?
Yeah, well, thank you, Mr. Emma. They have a great importance.
Yeah.
Earlier, it was raining heavily. As you see, we are on the hilly place, over like 2.5 acres.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we are hoping to increase our garden, because we are clearing the other side. Yes. To make around 5 point something acres. And the reason as why I cannot put these piled weeds away, the one which are piled, sometime back, we heaped this in order to reduce on the speed of water.
Yeah.
But mostly, as you have found me, we are going to put those piled the weeds on our heaps. Remember, when they're decomposing, they add nutrients to the soil. The soils, yes, they add nutrients to the soil. That's why I cannot, here in Africa, we rarely use artificial fertilizers. Yeah, so we use our plant matter to increase the fertility of the soil. Yes.
Okay. So mainly here you are practicing organic farming mainly.
Exactly.
Yeah, thank you. So here I want you to tell me, what's the use of these ties? I'm saying you're tying them. Every plant is tied. I don't know of which importance is it.
Okay. Well, the use of these sisal threads, or the ties, as I've said, first and foremost, a dragon fruit is a vining plant. Vining, in that I mean, it clings. It has the aerial roots that helps it to what? To cling on the pole. You get?
Yeah, I can see. So these are the aerial. These are the aerial roots.
Yes. So it helps it to cling on the what? On the poles, as you're seeing even here, as you're seeing on here, it helps the plant to cling on the pole, and as well as the main reason is another reason to support because these things are heavy. So when they're not supported, it may break off the pole. Yeah.
That means what's the importance of this tire up?
Okay. Well, as you're seeing, as we are going to move to the other side to the old ones. When it comes here, it makes it for this one. It helps to support the canopy,
Yes.
as well as we can see here. Here, what actually this is what we call the dreadlock method. You can others call it the umbrella method. Yes. This one, the tire. Reason being, some people use different structures, but for us we decided to use this, the border tire and the metals in between. Because some people use the concrete poles.
These are iron bar metals.
Yes.
That you said it's like a dreadlock. This bruster's dread.
Yes.
Okay.
As you can see, the umbrella.
Yeah.
Yes. And this one helps to support the canopy because when this plant grows, when the canopy forms, it can weigh up to 100 kilograms.
Oh.
Yes. It can grow up to 100 kilograms.
So that means if they grow like this, do they come down or
yes, they
remain at this height?
It forms a canopy. When we were still sometime back when we were still studying O level, we used to study about the deciduous trees in California.
Yeah.
They form a canopy.
Yeah, I understand.
So this one, it forms a canopy, and that canopy it can weigh over 100 kilograms, as I've told you.
Yes.
And first and foremost, these are pests. First and foremost, our plant, the thorns you are seeing here, each thorn, it is a flower.
Thorn?
Yes.
Like these ones?
Yes, the thorns.
Oh.
And actually, what I forgot when you asked me that how can you differentiate the thorns of the Vietnam white?
Yes.
The thorns of the Vietnam white are on, they are not, they are inside. But this one they said they are indented, but this one they are somehow deep inside.
Yeah.
But these ones you are seeing they are on top, as you can see.
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So I have to move this one, the side sucker.
Okay, so this time again, guys, we are still here. I would like you to tell me what made you interested. What gave you interest in dragon fruit farming?
Well, when I was sometime back, a year back, I was still in high school.
Yes.
So when I was going to do my Form 6 exam, my dad called me. He told me about dragon fruits, but I had no idea about the dragon fruit. I had no idea. So when I came back, I found like 20 poles. 20.
20.
Yes, but here we right now we are having over 300 poles.
Over 300. Yeah,
Yeah,
I can
300
see
poles.
the orchard very big.
Yes, because our aim is at making over 2,000
Over 2,000
poles.
Oh.
Yes, and when I came back, my dad told me, you know what, you are going to study about dragon fruits. You are going to take care of the dragon fruits. So I started studying about dragon fruits before I joined the campus.
Oh.
So I went to Kenya. I studied about dragon fruits. So when I came back, we had to add more because we bought our suckers from Kenya.
Okay.
Yeah, from Nairobi, Madrak, that side. Yeah. So when I came back, I started my garden simply. Yeah, I started the garden simple, and first and foremost, the idea I had that salary does not pay. It cannot make you rich.
Yeah, I understand.
Personally, I'm an engineer, still studying. Yeah, though I'm still studying at UICT, telecom engineer. Yeah, so, but this is an inborn. Agriculture is inborn in Africa here.
Yes.
Yeah, especially Uganda. It's our backbone. So
Yeah.
that's why I always encourage the youth to come to engage themselves in farming. Yeah.
Anyway, so here in Uganda, I want you to let me know how is the market of dragon fruit. How do they sell? Because I've heard you went in Kenya and you bought suckers. Are they cutting?
Yeah.
So
Suckers
how much could it cost here in Uganda? And what's the market of dragon fruit at large?
Okay. Dragon fruit, we can here. You can buy. You can sell in kilos. You can sell one fruit. Actually, here in Uganda, a single fruit, it is 15,000 shillings.
15.
A single fruit.
15,000.
But a kilogram, it is over 30.
30,000.
30 Ugandan shillings.
Oh, that's
30,000 Ugandan shillings. And a kilogram, two fruits can make a kilogram.
Oh,
yeah, two fruits only can make.
Just two fruits.
And what you have to know, market, but in simple terms, a market starts with you. You and your family, that is the first market.
Yes.
Your friends, the neighbors, then all over the world. That is almost market. And it's a super fruit. If you know dragon fruit is super fruit, it has a lot of benefits. One of the benefits, it reduces the high risks of cancer. In the world there is a high rate of increasing cancer. People are dying of cancer. Yeah. So dragon fruit is good at that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm seeing the garden is very big.
Yeah.
Very big. So here you said this is training.
Yeah, that is training. These are young. Actually, these are young. There is the other part, the other side. Yeah, we are still weeding the other side.
Okay.
Since it is a rainy season, you weed this side. It starts germinating this side. You have to come back. Yeah, like that. It's like a cycle. So it has to be continuous.
Okay.
There is something here.
We come on this side.
But this one is already dead. I applied some. There is a pesticide I use to kill the termites.
All right.
Termites.
That means what are the challenges of dragon fruit farming? Are they affected by pests, and which pests could it be? And how do you treat them? How do you fight them?
Well, yeah, but it is not affected by diseases, like a lot of diseases. Only the disease, just rusting, and I can since and it is more common when it is too there is too much sunshine, and that one is simple. It can be overcome. I can use hydrogen peroxide to overcome it. Just rub using hydrogen peroxide. And another thing, the yellowing. There is the yellowing. When you see the one which is yellowing, in most cases it is not because of lack of nutrients, but because of too much sunshine. It makes it to become yellow. Yeah, because water isn't enough. Though they don't require a lot of water, but they require some water. But when there is too much sunshine, that means water is being reduced at a high rate from the soils. And the pests, I have a challenge of pests. Yeah, the slugs, snails,
Snails.
caterpillars. Yes. But me, since I've told you, I'm organic.
Yes.
In most cases, I use vinegar. I mix vinegar.
Yes.
And yeah, can help me. Yeah. I use vinegar mixed with ash and salt.
Yes.
So when I mix that company or that mixture, I get my sprayer. I come and spray. Yeah, that's how I overcome the pest. But if you have to make sure that the garden is clear, because uh, the caterpillars and the snails, they harbor in the weeds. Yes, they harbor in the weeds. Yeah. Because these ones, the termites also were challenging me, so I decided to kill this ant here. Yeah, so they used to bite the plants.
Yeah. So as we are concluding this again, I would like you to tell me what you have as you've told me, as we are concluding, I would like you to tell me how you manage, because you told me you were a student and at the same time you're a farmer. How do you manage two things at a go?
Well, as the Bible says,
Yes,
when you don't sweat, you won't have something to eat.
a man.
Yeah, you know me. I go to school. I study afternoon and from morning to afternoon. So after my lectures, I make sure that I come back quickly because it is somehow far from my home to the campus. So I make sure by by 2 I have to be in my garden. Yeah, and I have people who help me. I have my co-workers I work with. Yes, I have my co-workers I work with. So when I come back, in most cases I find them when they are already done their part, and I have also to make sure that I play my part also. Yes. So each and everyone in this orchard has a role. Yes. He
And that's
performs.
teamwork.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so I would like you to tell me whether do you encourage people to come and do they pay? How much could it be? And I don't know, you told me about suckers. Do you sell them? And how much could each sucker or a cutting cost?
Well, we welcome people to come in our orchard. But for more information about that, they can contact.
They come inside.
Yeah, they can contact us. I welcome people to come in our orchard to train them. Yeah, when they come, we talk. It's all about talking. Yeah. These cuttings, we saw the cuttings basing on the type. Yeah. So when they contact me, we talk about that.
Okay, I would like you to, I want to thank you for your time, for your dedicated time, because we found you busy, but you have given us time. I would like to thank you for that. And you were youth,
Yeah.
like me. I would like you to give a word to a youth there in Uganda and to other parts of the world. Which word could you give them?
Well, my word to the youth in Uganda and other parts of the world is one, we have to avoid drugs.
Yes.
We have to resort to working, agriculture. Yes, agriculture is very nice. You have to put in time. Uh, Wasting time in drugs, you rather waste time in carrying out agriculture.
Indeed.
Yes, you can come to us, we talk, we can teach you. Yeah, and first and foremost, I encourage each and everyone, not the youth only, but each and everyone all over the world.
It's everyone's role.
Yes, to engage in farming, because we encourage, we are welcoming a green ecosystem. Yeah, which we can benefit.
Indeed.
You know. Yes, that's all.
So, Mr. Magen, I want to thank you for your dedicated time, and I want to thank my cameraman too for the time also. Please, I encourage you to subscribe, follow, and like our videos. I thank you all. Thank you.